The start and what you guys were able to do to change things.
That first quarter was pretty ugly, and I don't think it was necessarily like we did have a little bit of lack of energy, but I think more than anything we were just a little bit confused. We weren't totally sure what to do or how to attack it, and I think we figured that out. And it's one of those things where we came out, we got a ton of great shots, and they didn't go in. And you think back, and it's like, man, should you shoot those shots? You definitely should, and if you make them, it's definitely a different story, and they get out of the zone right away. But we didn't, and we had to fight uphill, and our bench, honestly, our bench was amazing. This might have been their best game of the season. They just completely saved the first unit.
You mentioned that they have 81 points on the night combined. I mean, what did you see some of those guys able to do to be so effective?
I felt like they did a good job of the first thing they did was bring energy, and then they brought defensive energy, and they brought defensive presence, and I think that's the best way actually to go against the zone is to get stops and get out before the zone can get set. And I thought they did a good job. I thought they shared the ball, and then you saw a ton of guys step up, and it was done by committee, and I think that's like, us or me watching, it's like, man, I'm super proud of just seeing them do it as a team because that's how you're going to make it in this league. And so you look at the bench and you have like multiple guys in double figures, and that's beautiful basketball to me.
You mentioned that. I mean, just collectively for this team, you guys, it's the first time this season you win consecutive games. What does that mean in the context of just the building and how you guys are trying to finish this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think for us, on the outside looking in, it's like, man, that's pretty sad, and I guess it is, but on the inside, it's like, man, we'll take every every step in the right direction we'll continue to take, and we'll appreciate it, and we'll be grateful for it. And I think what's happening right now is we are raising our standards slowly. We expect, this is our expectations as we go into a game, like what we want to see. Like, I think it's a huge part is when you expect more and your expectations are higher. Like, so oftentimes you'll be able to do more just by feeling like, man, this is normal for me. Like, winning should be normal to me.
How did you physically feel out there?
I felt great. No issues. Hamstring, ankle, nothing.
Kenny said you've been telling him you're a quick healer. The other day he said you must have told him 20 times at least that you heal quick and you'll be fine.
Yeah, well, I was trying to get, I was trying to, plant that seed. I was ready to go. I wanted to see if I could get his blessing to be able to play last game and stuff. But I think that's just funny. I'm very comfortable around him, so I get to bug him and stuff, and then that's just part of the privilege of having the relationship I have.
Kenny said after that first quarter, or at some point during the timeout there, and there might have been a pen thrown or a clipboard flipped. What was your version of what he was saying in the huddle?
He breaks more pen. Like he continually mashes the pen in so that there's like the thing gets like stuck inside, and there's like you can't write with it. He does that all the time, so he just did that again, and he was red from yelling, and it was necessary. We deserved it, and I thought he did a good job of firing us up, and then the guys responded.
Since you played the first half dozen games, where would you say the biggest growth now in this run that you've had from the beginning now?
From the beginning till now?
Yeah.
I think guys have, I think we're starting to see more consistency from the young guys, and then we're starting to figure out, the young guys are starting to see, like, all right, this is what it takes, or this is where I can fit into this team. And I think now that we have guys kind of clicking and settling into roles, and we have continuity, I think you're seeing a much more dangerous team, and I think our record in March shows that. And I just wish that had we not gone through all these injuries, not just me, but a lot of guys, I feel like, and we're still missing Joe and Sean, and those are like two